All right, guys, welcome to Module 4. In this module, we're going to talk about a new class of AC circuits called magnetically coupled circuits. Basically, very similar to what we looked at in Module 1, but we have a new phenomenon that we need to account for in our circuits, and that is the phenomenon of magnetic coupling between two coils or between two inductors. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of a module overview here. We will first do a little bit of a review of inductors and what inductors are, how they behave in AC and DC circuits, kind of some stuff that we talked about in 220 when we first introduced inductors. Then we'll talk about really what magnetic coupling is, what it means practically, what it means conceptually, and then what it means for us when we try to solve these electrical circuits. How do we account for this magnetic coupling that occurs? We're going to talk about something called the mutual inductance between two coils. We're also going to talk about the dot convention, which is typically very confusing for students, so hopefully we can make as much sense as possible. It was confusing for me when I was a student, and so I want to make sure we spend some time talking about that and really making sure people understand. Then we're going to talk about transformers, which you've probably heard about before. We're not talking about, Optimus Prime here. We're talking about an electrical component called a transformer, which can transform voltages and currents to higher and lower levels using magnetic coupling, basically, is the principle of operation of the transformer. Okay, so we'll talk about the ideal transformer, and we'll talk about auto transformers, which are another type of transformer. And then finally, I'll leave you with some practical notes on transformers. And that'll be it for Module 4, okay? So that's the overview of the module. I'm going to go ahead and end this introduction, and in the next video, we'll get started on our review of inductors.